Okay, so what I'm going to do is compare everything down here, everything the bank thinks happened, to everything that I think happened. All right, so you've probably noticed this check right here. That's what we're going to deal with right now. So normally you would just put a check mark. I'm going to copy and see. So, okay, it's a big comparison game. It's quite simple, the concept. So I have this, I recorded this check. I hope the bank knows about that too, right? I hope they know about the money I put in my bank account that they operate. So I just kind of go, look, 717, there it is. Okay, so we agree. So in this case, I would actually check that. So you can go ahead and check that. And I'm just going to go down the line to keep it nice in order. 35 bucks, that's a payment. Did the bank know that I made a payment? Go down. Yeah, it's actually the next one, 35 bucks. $24. I do not see it. They actually don't know about it. So skip it. You do not check it because they do not have it. So you don't agree yet. 40 bucks. Do we have that? There it is, the concert. So I'm going to check. 41.8 or 80 cents. Right there. Check. 120. I'm pretty sure I saw that. 120. I also see 33. I'm going to hit both at the same time. 120, 33. How about this biggie for 314 insurance bill? No, I don't see it anywhere. So we don't check it. This next one's my next deposit. Putting money in, 692. Now I have this deposit, but I don't see another big plus deposit, so I will not check it. 450. Nowhere to be found. And then there's that service charge, $5, which we know about. So because I have it and they have it, I check it. Okay, so what's going on? We have a few that are called open. And by the way, you may want to go ahead and check in your checkbook. Sometimes it's helpful. I don't really have the check mark here. I'll just put an X right there. You may want to X or check off all the ones you've agreed, which are all these, by the way, just so you know you've like compared them to this. It's just a tip. Okay, so now we're basically the answer to this whole thing should reveal itself. You're not making anything up. It's supposed to become obvious, is how it's supposed to work. So let's see. So the ones that are open, unchecked, these are your answer. Okay, so I'm first going to deal with, actually, what are we dealing with? Deposits. So again, those are the credits. These are deposits. Credits are deposits, right? These are pluses. This one was checked off. This one's not. So I need to record it. So it's 131 deposit and 692. Okay, so let's go back to, again, I would be doing that right here. I'm actually doing it on my Excel. 131, 692, 37, I believe it was. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we got that, and that's my only deposit. There's no others. This one was checked. This one I just picked up right now. I put on my sheet, and I'm good to go. Now we're going to deal with the debits that are still hanging out there saying, hey, look at me. And I don't check it yet. I'll check it eventually, probably in February. All right, let's deal with it. 24 bucks. That one's open. So again, what am I doing? I'm down in this section. Oh, you know what? I should tell you too, the math. How this works is this 2 box just adds up whatever's here. So we only had 692. So you put 692.37 right there. And don't worry about the extra lines. It's just extra lines. And then box 3, it's telling you exactly what to do. Add 1 and 2. So box 1, 440, right? Plus our 692 will be whatever that is. I probably have it done, right? Yeah, I have a formula. So box 1 plus box 2 equals box 3. All right, let's go ahead and continue on this. Okay, so I'm picking up the 24 bucks, 19 reader service, $24, check 102. Okay, so there's some information. So check number 102. I already forgot the date. 19, right? 24 bucks. So I think that was the info. Yeah. 104, 128, 314. 314.14. And I think I had one more. This one. Oh, I had 2 more. I got it. Okay. Just notice I have to change this. It's 12. There we go. And though we did this one already, 105, 131, 450. 450. All right, so I have 3, and if I look, there are no more. That's it. I've covered them all. So I got this one, this one. This was a deposit in transit, and then I got this one. So I'm good. Let's just go see how it turns out. So you add up these 3, that's going to go into box 4. And then basically box 5, just like it says right here. It's kind of goofy wording, but subtract 4 from 3. So basically it's just saying whatever's in this box, you're going to take this minus box 3. It's like, that's how it works. So this box minus that box, that would be 5. So it's basically 788 minus 1133. Or you can even do it backwards. 1133 minus 788 is 345. Okay, so let me just explain what happened here. So these are items that the bank does not yet know about. Okay, so we know about it, but the bank didn't catch up to it. And why is that? Let's make sense of it. Um, this check I put in the bank, I mean, I hope they know about it. My goodness, that's my money. Where'd it go? It's not that they lost it. It's just that you took it to the bank on the 31st, right? And you recorded it right away that day. But the bank has to pull that money out of your boss's account. That's where they're going to get it, right? It's a check to you. So there's a little bit of a delay. It might take 3 days before they can actually transfer the money into your account. Okay. And same with this. Like if I paid my rent, I had to give my check to the landlord. Maybe the guy or girl didn't even get to the bank that day. Maybe they do it in February. I recorded it. Yeah, it's going to come out of my account, but maybe they don't even go to the bank for another week. So again, it's not that they lost it. It's just that it hasn't happened yet. Now, this one's a little bit older. You might start to become like, okay, I did this on the 9th. They send me the bank statement at the end of the month, which is 21 days later, 30 days, 22 days later, and they still don't know about it. So you may, at that point, call up your magazine service in this case and be like, I did send you guys a check for $24. I recorded it like 20 days ago. I just got my bank statement for January, which represents the end of the month, and you guys still don't know about it. Maybe there's a legitimate reason. Maybe they're just slow. But what if it got lost in the mail? So that's an important part of reconciling your account. You can figure out, all right, is there a check missing? And what if they don't even know about it and they send you another bill that has like a fee on top of it for being late? So these are great things that people do to stay on track of their finances. So that's kind of how it works. All right, let's conclude this puppy. So anyways, if we want to see if we got it right, we can know if we got it right, basically. So our balance on our check register was 345.24. If our reconciliation is the same, we know if we got an A or not. How's it going? Let me pause. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted. A senior just passed high school at the last minute of the last day. Hopefully you guys are not going to be like that. But you did pull it through, so that's good. All right, so what I was saying is the 345, right? There it is, 345, 345. So I know I get an A plus on this month. Everything reconciles. Me and the bank are good. There's some checks that are hanging out there that I'm waiting on, but hopefully they're going to pop up next month. And I could even go look now. So I was waiting on them to know about my paycheck and then these 3 checks I wrote. Let's just hop to February really quick. The February bank statement. February, right? Yeah, and there it is. There's that 692, right? There's a $24 one, that magazine I was waiting on. So it's like they eventually finally got it. So the bank finally paid it out of our account because they finally, whoever finally brought it to their bank and it pulled money out of this account. There's 450 and there's the 314. So yeah, and they're really early in the month. You can tell like they finally, came in, which makes sense, right? Because they're really late in this month. 131, 131, 131. So sometimes they're going to be like, oh, it just took them like 2 or 3 days more, and then they finally got to the bank. So at that point in February, when I go to reconcile, I won't really do anything with these, but I will come back to January at that point and actually check these off because they finally went through. If they did, which all 4 of them did. So this would be like me doing it in February right now. So eventually, if everything works out in life, you'll get everything checked off.